And we are live. Hello, everyone. This is Meal Prep Sundays with the DFAM, and this is Super Bowl Sunday. I am Margot Drake, the mom. We have Steve Drake, the dad, right here.
Hello.
And Teddy Drake, say hi.
Hi.
Teddy is broadcasting live from East Lansing, Michigan, and we are DFAM, a family for families, where every week we come together to meal prep for the week, saving time, energy, giving you tips, recipes, and resources along the way. We also like to check in with our financial weekly update because meal prepping makes a lot of financial sense. So Teddy, do you know where you are?
I think I'm at 7.38, if I read that correctly.
You did. So
I did.
Teddy's checking in with 7.38% to goal. Stevie is at a whopping 26% to goal. Ellie is at 3% to goal. And Steve and I are over 1%. We all have different goals, different financial goals with different deadlines. But the whole idea is that we check in every single week. We stay accountable, bite by bite, step by step, dollar by dollar. We are getting healthier and wealthier together. So today is Super Bowl Sunday, and we have such an amazing lineup of recipes. We're starting with some appetizers, Tamari almonds. I like to call it spin dip. The official name is spin dip. Crudités with olive dip and Tzatziki dip. And then my favorite, Big Mac salad. So good. They're all good. They're all so good. So I'm really excited to be able to make these recipes with you today. I want to remind everyone that February is Heart Month, and a Heart Month in the USA, and heart disease is the #1 killer of both men and women, and an estimated 80% in the United States. And an estimated 80% of cardiovascular disease, including heart disease and stroke, are preventable. 80%. So all of these recipes are plant strong. We're going to be talking about lots of different variations with them to make them as healthy as you possibly can make them. And are you ready to make some good food, Teddy?
I'm so ready. I'm making the almonds. I always loved those as a kid, so it's fun.
All right, so let's start with the almonds.
Teddy's going to show us how to.
Yeah. All right, so do you want to talk about the recipe, or do you want us to do that while you actually make it?
I can say a thing or two. The recipe is, let me pull it up quick. I don't have it memorized. It's really simple though. It's just soy sauce. I got soy sauce. I know mom is using gluten-free soy sauce, which is what is it? Tamari. And then almonds, and it's really good. Super salty kind of snack. Just to snack on. It's yummy. You pop them in the oven at 300 for how long? Do you guys remember?
20 to 25.
20, 25, and that's really it.
300 degrees, yep, for about 25 minutes. It's really important to pop in there every once in a while and shake them around. But you can get an idea of what they look like. So my hope is that you are on our email list, that you received the email Friday and Saturday, that you had a chance to shop yesterday, and soak your almonds. Go soak your nuts.
There's one thing that I skipped that you had to remind me to do is rinse your almonds before soak them, right?
Let's talk about our low sodium version of soy sauce. You have it pulled out? Here.
So because it's Heart Health Month, all of the recipes that we're working on, I'm sorry, this is loud right now. All of the recipes that we're working on, we have a heart healthy alternative, or they're just straight up heart healthy. And so this recipe you can make with soy sauce, but it's super salty, and we're trying to watch our sodium intake for Heart Health Month. So one alternative is Tamari. Actually, there's a low sodium version of Tamari, which is gluten-free soy sauce. It tastes exactly like soy sauce. Or there's an even lower sodium version that's called coconut aminos, coconut liquid aminos. And we use a brand from Bragg's, which is the lowest sodium content. So if you're really focusing on your heart health and your sodium intake, I would go grab some of these aminos. They are very good. The exact same recipe, just swap out the Bragg's coconut liquid aminos for the Tamari in the recipe, okay?
And we're making this batch of nuts for me to bring to my mama on Tuesday. And so what Steve mentioned is that we are going to rinse the nuts, just like you would clean anything else that you buy from the produce section. You want to make sure you rinse them. We have a brand new colander. You guys have colander envy? Let's check this thing out. Our old colander we bought from the dollar store, I think when we were married, and it had holes in it.
Yep. Rice was falling out of it. So we are wrapping our cookie sheet just because when you cook the almonds in the oven, it does leave a lot of residue from the dark tamari. So
Nice.
it's a good one. We can put
That's
that
a good colander. Nothing's leaking through this one. Nothing's slipping through. So we are going to add the Tamari or Bragg's liquid aminos, whichever one you feel like you need. And these are actually going to have to sit. We're not going to be able to make these right now because they have to
sit for 6 hours.
for a while. But we can get them soaking. So we're gonna soak our nuts. What's next?
Wow. What's next?
What's next? We have spin dip or crudité. What do you want to do next?
Why don't you do spin dip? And
Spin dip is so it's so good and it's so easy. Do you want to pour this in here? Or
just take the little top off.
I'm so worried I'm gonna mess up my new t-shirt.
Here. Yeah.
I welcome everybody that's watching live. I want to know if you guys are making food with us. Please comment where you are tuning in from. And if you want today's recipes, please go to www.dfam.life. And they will magically appear in your inbox. They are so good today, you guys.
Okay. We can put the coconut aminos away. Try to keep things.
So this is the batch of Tamari almonds that's done. This is the batch that's soaking, and we're just gonna set this back here.
So I'll let Margot make the. You know what? Let me get the oven going because we can. So is it on? Okay. All right.
All right.
Can I play one?
Yes. Yep. You can.
So you guys, today, literally right before Margot went live, I walked in the door.
Well, about 15 minutes ago, I called him and asked him if he was okay.
She was very nice the way she put it. She said, "Honey, are you okay?" And I was at the store. So we normally go live at 6 o'clock, Super Bowl Sunday. So we went live at 3 o'clock.
And someone didn't get all the emails and the text
No,
messages.
it's not the emails. It's just I didn't connect the dots very well. So I'm sitting at the store, and I had to go. On top of that, I had to go to a different store. I was at D&W on the Beltline.
Oh, great.
Because some of these ingredients are vegan, and they've got a few more selections. So I'm trying to calm down a little bit, stick with the program. I texted Teddy, and she's did a good job. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine.
It is fun. It's just fun. We're
Well,
having fun.
So
Okay, these recipes are simple and fun and delicious, and we will get them done in under an hour.
yeah,
I don't know whether we can use it.
I put everything away.
So one of the things that we're doing right now is we are defrosting the spinach. So normally we have a chance to mise en place before we go live, but the mise en place was in
And it's the absolute worst time to go shopping for
Super
Super Bowl.
Bowl Sunday.
Oh yeah. You made it out alive, Dad.
Krista, hello. I'm so glad you're joining us. So we are going to mise en place, and then we are going to put everything in. This recipe, and then it's so simple. I made it on Friday, and Ellie and all of her friends came over on their way to a party, or I'm sorry, not to a party, just a weekend at their friend's house. And she came to pick up her birthday gift, and we had all this food laid out down, like we always have that. It's made and ready to go. Quite a stretch. So we have the nutritional needs.
You got the nutritional needs, the cheese, and we're using veggie cheese this time, you guys.
Well, and so when I made it, because I was a little rusty with this recipe, I haven't made it in a while, but I love it. And actually, Ellie's the one that makes it for me sometimes.
I need a good bowl.
Well, it was, you throw everything in a bowl and you mix it and you put it in the oven. So while we are getting our spinach thawed out,
The hardest part of this is we gotta get the spinach done.
Let's see, we have veganese, we have sour cream, we have spinach, we have artichoke hearts. Oh, and I do have this done. So Teddy, what's happening over there right now?
I'm getting the almonds ready over here, but I'm also doing my normal weekly meal prep, which is rice and chicken. I made the chicken a few days ago, 2 nights ago, so I'm okay on that. But I'm doing my brown rice right now, so that's cooking along.
Yeah, so that I love the fact that Teddy was just doing some of her stuff and some of our stuff, because that's what
These
I
are
want to do.
appy.
Huh?
These are appetizers,
These are apples, but they make
which are good for the game, but the game's not every night.
They make a good snack for during the week.
Exactly.
Oh, Cosette loves that.
Is she in here? I'm scared.
She's not
Come
in
out.
the studio.
Come out of her room. I'm joking.
We were out in a blizzard on Friday night. We had the best laid plans, right? So this is my birthday. All of us from Rapids, we're going to open a door and go see Ellie for her birthday, take her out to dinner, just a lovely evening, come home. Well, it was fine all day until about 4:30 when the snow started. And it was a blizzard. It's been blizzarding ever since. So we couldn't go see Ellie, and at that point we were going to be delivering her birthday gift. We were going to be delivering this shirt to Teddy, the shirt to Ellie. None of that was able to happen, so we had to go out in that blizzard on Thursday to get Teddy's t-shirt in the overnight mail.
Thank you for that.
We're almost, the spinach is almost thawed. I think it's pretty darn close. We just need the garlic and the black pepper. Oh, we have almost everything. Black pepper. Okay. And Steve will be he's getting the turkey burgers ready for the Big Mac salad, and he'll have the food cam ready going for that. I feel like we need some music in the background. Ooh, that was not intentional, but speaking of music, Teddy, do you want to talk about our special guest that's going to be joining us?
Maybe it was intentional.
Maybe it was intentional.
What's the correlation?
Well, musician, we have a musician joining us for Heart Health Month.
That's not fair.
I'll be damned. I thought it was somebody else that wasn't a musician. Maybe you should introduce, since I'm absolutely butchering it.
I am the one that's kind of organizing all of this, so that's not really.
I don't think I'm aware of this one.
I will put on your book. All right, so you guys, this is Heart Health Month, so I wanted to partner with the American Heart Association as much as possible. And we usually have one guest per month, but this month we have 3 guests in our kitchen, starting next week with Dr. Mary Ann Bauman. She is on the Western Board of the American Heart Association, the National Board, and also she is a Go Red for Women volunteer extraordinaire. She's kind of a TV personality on the West Coast, is a medical doctor who is an internal medicine doctor. So, and she is all about heart health. So she is going to be joining us next week. We're going to be doing some American Heart Association recipes. So that will be super, super fun. And that is going to be Valentine's Day. I feel like we always have a holiday or something to celebrate. It's so much fun. So that is next week. That will be Valentine's Day. So you guys have to make sure you join us for that. And then the next week on the 21st, we have Taylor Dane. Taylor Dane, I don't think you guys want me to sing, but her big hit was, is Tell It to My Heart. Tell It to My Heart. I want to break out in song, but I would lose all of you guys. It would be really bad. Taylor Dane is a proponent of Go Red for Women, and I had a chance to meet her in Los Angeles when I was on the board of the Go Red for Women committee for the event in Los Angeles. So she spoke, she sang, and she has this amazing book. We just arrived yesterday, so we will read this before we have a chance to have her on the show. I invited her kids to join us. I hope they do. How old are her kids?
They're teenagers.
Teenagers?
So they're probably
oh, so they'll probably be at home. Okay, so they'll probably be at home still? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they all live in California, so I don't think they're at school right now.
Got it. Well, it's
In
Sunday
person.
anyway. So, and then the final week, we have Jean Lesage Bono, who is the executive director of the American Heart Association here in West Michigan. And I'm so excited to have her in the kitchen as well. So also, I'm not making any promises, but I did send this lineup to Nancy Brown, who is the CEO of the American Heart Association, who has made note of the times and the guests and said that, I said, you know what, you're welcome to pop on for a cameo, just like Stevie, Ellie, and Teddy do. They pop on for a quick cameo and then get back to their day. I said, it's just a link if you want to pop on and say hi and spread the word, the good word about what the American Heart Association is doing for people. So isn't that a cool lineup, Ted?
Yes, it's really cool. I like it. I'm excited to possibly meet them. I'm really excited.
Yeah. Well, so this month is really different than normal months. So anyway, that's what's going on this month. Make sure you let other people know. Make sure you tune in. And for the rest of the month, we are at our normal time, which is 6 p.m. Eastern. Today, we are just early because of the Super Bowl. So with that being said, I am going to go back to my and so this is what is so easy about this. We have our Go Veggie cheese, and the recipe calls for 2 cups, which since I already made this week, I know an entire bag is 2 measuring cups. So I don't have to measure that again. So we are that. 1 cup of nutritional yeast. Do you want to talk about that?
I really can't.
Okay.
It's just something that's in your recipes, and I don't know what it is.
A lot of raw and plant-based recipes use nutritional yeast to get that kind of cheesy flavor. It's really high in B vitamins too. So you get that cheesy flavor without all the cholesterol and with a lot of B vitamins. So that's 1 cup. The other thing I liked about this recipe was I pretty much just needed this 1 measuring cup. And remember, this is is not baking, so it's not quite a science. It's more of
That's
an
why I
art.
don't like the bacon
1
as
cup
much.
of vegan eggs.
Is there a cup in there?
No, I think about a cup.
We need vegan eggs for something else.
So it was 2 cups of veggie shreds or some type of a plant-based cheese. Of course, if you know you're healthy and you do have dairy, you can use a regular dairy-based cheese as well. But since this is Heart Month, we wanted to give you the plant-strong versions of everything and show you how good it can taste too. I think a lot of times people think, oh, you know, that's not this or that's not that. It's not going to taste good. It tastes so good. So you might just want to try it. And honestly, if you make your dish this way and you don't make a big deal about it to your family, they'll never know. They'll just enjoy it, and it will be super healthy for them. So it looks like this is more like 3/4 of a cup of veganase, so I am going to need to open the next. Did you open that for me?
Yeah. I don't know if it's got another thing inside.
No. All right, so it's 1 cup of veganase. And Teddy, you're just making Tamari almonds and crudité?
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
Oh, I can't wait to get to the crudité part with you guys. So pretty.
There are some tricks to that that we have to talk about too.
Okay, so we have our veganase, 1 cup of sour cream. Are you guys seeing a pattern here? 2 cups, 1 cup, 1 cup, 1 cup. It makes it very easy to make. You don't have to be running around your kitchen grabbing all the measuring things because you just need your 1 measuring cup for 1 cup. And I do love this Tzatziki sour cream. It is so, I think, now my kids may beg to differ, but I think this Tzatziki sour cream tastes exactly like regular sour cream. What do you think?
No, it doesn't. But on like the scale of vegan things, it tastes really good.
It's nice and thick and rich. Like,
We have, through all the years of Margot being a vegan, I think we found all of the good, or the best at least, replacements. And that is definitely one of them. Go Veggie is a great cheese. We've used diet cheese in the past, which is truly a vegan cheese. I just don't like it. It doesn't taste good to me.
so, and a lot of times
But
these,
Go Veggie tastes good.
and a lot of times these plant-based cheeses, they're not with the dairy cheeses. A lot of times they're in the produce department in the cooler, correct? Is that where you found
Yeah, and all the stores right now, here, this is me getting a little pissed off. So back in the day, like gluten-free things would have their own area, vegan and vegetarian things would have their own area, and now all of a sudden they decided to, let's like mainstream all these weird products and put them with everything else.
They're not
So
weird.
it's
They're
just,
not weird.
it's just changed, and I struggle with
Okay,
change.
so now you have to look through to
They're
find.
trying to ride the wave. That's what they're trying to do. That's
I don't
it.
know what it means, but it sounds cooler than it really
Ride the
is.
wave, like the trend. You know, they're just trying to keep up with the trends.
So we have our vegan sour cream, 1 10-ounce box of the chopped frozen spinach. This is like, when I used to make this all the time, I used to just put the spinach on the counter in the morning, and by the night or afternoon when I wanted to make it, it was fine. So we thawed it out in the bag. And I've made this with fresh spinach too. I love doing that.
Where's my little teeny?
Just cut up a bunch of fresh spinach.
You know what? I need to steal this bowl.
Okay, and then now I'm just kind of getting some of the liquid out of the spinach.
I need this bowl. This gonna work? Okay.
Yeah, just put a lid, just put it so we're not gonna knock it over. Okay, so I just pressed all the water out of this. In the chat, let us know if you have looked at any any of these recipes, if you're trying any of these recipes, if you're eating any tonight, I would love to know.
You guys, this Big Mac salad that we're gonna make is insanely good. So that's kind of why I'm saving that for last. Plus, I gotta cook everything.
And you know, we like to clean as we go, so.
That's something Margot taught me. Because when I grew up, we did not clean as we went.
I want to enjoy my food as soon as I'm done making it, so we clean as we go.
All right, I'm doing a little catching up on mise en
And
place.
then I have a 6-ounce jar of artichoke hearts chopped. So these are, oh, here's a tip. If you can't get a top off, you just take the back of a knife and you hit on the side. Did you guys hear that? It opened, you could hear the little, what do you call that when the top kind of, what do you call that?
It's like a pressure seal.
Yeah, when the pressure seal hits. So there's, you guys learned something new maybe? Did you know that? No more fighting with lids. You just,
Where's mine?
and that's all physics.
Why did you say it like that?
Stevie.
You weren't definite.
No, I was gonna say Stevie could explain us the physics of that. I could explain if I really wanted to, but I don't. Just easy. It's easy to hit the jar with the back of the knife. Okay, next we have, that was the artichoke hearts. I drained them and I put them in, and I have the half a cup of water chestnuts. They're all chopped. This is the other half of the can from our test kitchen, all chopped and ready to go. So you just pour that in. Doesn't get any easier. And again, because we are kind of trying to catch up here, I am going to be using, God forbid, our garlic in the little, our chopped garlic in the little can, in the jar.
Hey, I have no problem with that whatsoever.
And when your hands are wet, they don't open anything. Okay. So 4 garlic cloves. This makes a lot of spinach dip. So actually that picture, if you guys received the email and you are and you see the picture of the spinach dip that I posted on social media or that is in the email, that's actually half. So I split it in half, and we had half one night and half for Ellie's friends the next day. So this can go in a big, huge container, or you can divide it in half and eat some another time. So now we are just mixing it up. Oh, we did the garlic, and now I got to do a little bit of black pepper. And then we can mix it up, put it in the oven, and it will be done by the time we are done here. Oven is all preheated, right?
I just screwed up again. Jeez. But, not a big deal.
All right, East Lansing, what's going on there?
I was cleaning a dish and it was loud, so I didn't want it to be loud. Rice is still cooking. We're doing the almonds in a second. I want to make them right, so I might just soak them today because it takes 6 to 8 hours to soak. There's not too much happening in the kitchen over here. We're cleaning up because we do clean as we go. Keeps the place clean. We like that. Just trying to keep things together, you know, college apartments are a little, you got to maintain them.
Talking to me earlier about making your own coffee at home.
Oh, I did. I had my coffee at home. I'll show you what I use if you guys are crazy interested. I got instant espresso, and it's little like crystals. I think like freeze dried maybe. It's good. You know, it's okay. Starbucks is good, but you know, you can't have Starbucks every day. No, you can't.
We actually did the coffee math, and
Oh, you're gonna make me feel bad.
you're doing the
Yeah.
So when you make your coffee at home, you are saving approximately 500%. The math really makes a lot of sense. And that's just on the coffee. That doesn't take into consideration your time, the gas that it probably takes you to drive there. Teddy probably walks.
I most definitely walk.
But
It is pretty cold here, though. It says it feels like -7 or something like that. So it's been pretty cold these last few days. Can't walk about anywhere. And I heard it's been a little messy in Grand Rapids too. There was a storm.
where is the white bowl with the little edges?
It's well, good.
Oh, what did you say?
I said cool tip.
Oh, okay, so we need a different bowl.
No, we'll just do that.
Wait.
Okay, fresh. We need like a little square.
Oh. What are you guys working on?
We are just getting our spin dip in the oven.
Okay.
One of the things about meal prep is if you are consistent with your meal prep, you are going to have plenty of food for yourself and maybe a little to give away for other people.
Always have food, tons of food. And we never, ever, 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 ever eat out. Still.
And especially because we make our meal prep twice a week because we have to make one test kitchen version of the food to make sure all the recipes are good and we know how the flow goes and everything. And then we
I actually changed recipes a little bit.
take our pictures.
Never done that.
Take our pictures with those recipes.
Dad, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I swear I have not gone out to eat in like a while. And that's surprising for like, I don't know, a college student, which has like so many options around East Lansing.
I mean,
I haven't.
I've got Stevie for dinner a couple times, but that's it.
That's it. Yeah. I know. I got Chipotle the other night and I was like, I haven't done this in so long. I haven't gone out to get something because I'm so content with just warming up my meal. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Mm-hmm. We're letting our almonds soak over here.
Okay, so we're just adding a little bit more. I really like cracking my black pepper fresh so it doesn't dry out, so it has a lot of flavor. Teddy, what are your thoughts on that?
On what? Crushing your pepper? Oh, I know Stevie told me. Is that what you said? Crushing
Yeah.
your pepper? I can't really hear. Yeah, Stevie told me you have to crush it. You can't like have pre-crushed pepper because the oils like disappear. And when you crush it right when you're using it, you get more flavor.
Exactly.
I guess it's just preference though. Do the almonds have to be like tightly covered? They probably shouldn't, right?
You just want to make sure nothing falls in them. I mean, the one thing that everyone that's watching will know, that I don't believe it's in the recipe, Steve, you can correct me if I'm wrong, that as the almonds are soaking up whatever liquid you put in there, whether it's tamari or whether it's rice or the aminos, they are going to expand.
Yeah, they do. And then when they cook, they like
Shrink.
So you just want to make sure that you leave a little, make sure you're not like overflowing the container, otherwise it's actually going to expand and start maybe falling out the top if you really overfill your container. All right, so we have, yeah, this really makes, depends on how big, you know, how many people you're serving. But if you have a dish, something like this is about 6 inches. This is our, this is the spin dip, and this is half of this spin dip. So there we go. And this is going in. And and this is uncovered for 20 minutes. So we'll be pulling this out right at the end of the broadcast. And it is so good. So explain what you're doing over here.
I am prepping for our Big Mac salad. So one of the key things is, we're stealing this idea, or they call it something in the cooking show biz. It's a copycat. That's what it is. This is a copycat recipe. So this is not the actual recipe that Mickey D's uses for the sauce. The sauce is key. And I've heard lots of different variations, but this one we just picked because it was a good one and it had the least amount of processed foods. Like one of them, you actually use French salad dressing in it. And I wanted to try to get to as many of the key ingredients as possible. So when you make the salad, you can either make it and display it in a pretty way to serve for dinner, or I think you could mix it all together like you would in a taco salad and serve it in a big bowl, and people can just take whatever they want. But one of the keys that I do that is like McDonald's is cut everything really small. Just think about how small the little onion bits are on a burger. I know Mario's never had a Big Mac, but she may have seen them before.
Maybe when I was
Everything's really, really small. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Can I start that sauce?
Yeah, go ahead. We still have to do the veggies. We still have to do the crudités. We still have to do.
You do this. So you're gonna do the You're gonna do the olive tamponade, okay? The olive dip. I got everything for it. I gotta go get you the machine, and then I can continue working on stuff. But I got it all ready for you to go.
Check this out, Tamari almonds. We've got. We'll take the lid off of this. We've got one spin dip in the oven, one spin dip on deck. All right. We have.
We gotta get back here.
Cleaning up as we go. We have some pickles here. All right, Teddy, let's talk about your 7.38% financial progress.
Well, it's progress. What is there to talk about? What are you thinking?
Well, for people that may be new that are just joining, they want to know probably what you're saving up for. They're probably wondering how you are saving.
I'm saving up for college and my apartment living expenses because I'm very lucky to be able to be here in East Lansing. And yeah, how I'm saving, I just put a little money away each week. I think if I'm thinking about spending it on something, then I can just put it into my account, into my savings, and not think twice about it. That's definitely been helpful. It's really hard. You don't want to like spend money on something and not get anything in return. So it's definitely like delayed gratification. So it's a hard concept to like to act on, you know, because you don't want to do that. But you know, I know it's better for myself if I put it away. So we're trucking along.
We should probably talk about, since we're talking about finances, the news recently with GameStop and.
Oh, that's old news, Mom. Psh.
I know, that was like last week, but we never talked about it.
I think we tried to a little bit, but no, that was definitely shut down. Unfortunately, it's kind of old news. But what do you know from it, Mom?
Well, I thought
what did you hear?
No, I mean, I just think it's interesting that because that all happened through Reddit for the most part, it just hit a younger generation of kids that all of a sudden were interested in investing, and opening different investment accounts, which leads us to the whole Robinhood discussion. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's really interesting how there's a group of people that invest for their jobs, and then there's a group of people that have money and their social media account. And it really shows the amount of power people have that they didn't know they had because they couldn't invest. They didn't know anything about it. They didn't think that they could do it themselves. But I think it's really interesting. And I think the big dogs got scared. Definitely.
Sure.
A lot of
some billionaires that very quietly got on board with the Reddit thing and made a whole bunch of
if you can't beat them, join them. I think that's what a lot of people did. But also, I thought it was really interesting how Robinhood, which is an investment app, trading app, shut down trading, which is totally a violation. I don't know the repercussions for that, but I think it's interesting how they were going to do anything they could to stop people from pushing up that price, which was making a lot of big companies lose money. It was just interesting to see. And it was talked about in a lot of my classes, like in the group chat. And teachers were I had one teacher that was upset by it. And she was like, I don't want to see that happening. You're playing with fire, stuff like that. So I was interested by that.
Well, that was an econ professor, right?
Mm-hmm. That was my econ professor. She was not having it. The chat got really quiet after that. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you guys, I'm starting on the Crudités in the olive dip. So I did 10 ounces of Kalamata olives, pitted. Make sure you get pitted olives. Entering 12 ounces of ranch dressing. We have this Primal Kitchen vegan ranch. This is Whole30 keto, paleo, no soy, no granola, no dairy, sugar-free.
So that's what we're definitely trying to keep it heart healthy.
Yes, ranch. Dressing made with avocado oil. So that's in there. Then we have 1 tablespoon of dill. And then we have 8 ounces of feta cheese.
I got new storage containers from. Oh, you can keep going, Mom.
Oh, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Do you eat this olive oil on here? What is this?
Oh, I forgot that. Olive oil. No, I added to it. I added more olive oil. So everyone that has the recipe at home has 1 tablespoon.
Yeah.
You know it, the eyeball tablespoon.
Okay, there's that, and then more pepper to taste. So go ahead, Ted. That's it. And now we're just gonna blend it up.
Oh, I was just going to say I got new storage containers from Meyer. There's really little to get excited about these days, if that's what I was excited about.
I just bought 4 storage containers.
It's exciting.
Our glass ones are awesome.
They're cool. Bougie over there with the glass ones.
Oh yeah, we had so much food and we didn't have enough storage containers for it. So
yeah, I feel that. I ran out of storage containers.
All right, we got about 15 minutes left to finish everything.
What? Holy cow. All right.
Okay, we have olive dip coming out of our ears here because we made 2 huge batches. 2 huge batches.
We got 2 of these or 1 of these? Oh, cool. I think we can do another one.
So the inspiration for this crudité and the presentation of the veggies and the dips and everything is from one of my favorite restaurants I eat all the time in California. It's called True Food Kitchen, and it just is farm to table, really great restaurant. Started by Dr. Andrew Weil.
Sorry about the noise.
Part of it is ice, so Steve is getting the ice.
Ooh.
All right, so that was it. The olives, you just throw everything into the food processor and water.
Is it? Garnish with. Okay, sorry for that noise.
Ooh, my mom is getting some good food. Don't you chop these olives and put them on top?
What?
Don't you chop the olives?
Yeah. No, you don't have to. I need your cooking area. Okay?
I am being kicked out of my cooking area. I need to chop that. I just need this top. And then this. All right, the olive dip is done. And garnish. Boom.
Done.
Boom.
All right. So, in the interest of time, we are not going to go with this food processor right now. It can actually go through the dishwasher, which is pretty nice. All right. So, what do you want me to do?
You can, what do I need you to do? Nothing, we're in good shape right now. I just have to chop a lot of stuff. And,
Do you want me to make this while you're chopping?
well, I have to parboil a few things. Which takes 2 seconds and it makes all the dip.
Is the water going?
Yep. So if you guys don't know how parboil it, so part of our crudité is cauliflower and broccoli. And both of them are very crunchy, hard things to chew. And if you parboil them, which is just throwing it in some boiling water for literally like 10 seconds, and then throwing it into a bath of ice water, it stops the cooking. So it just really allows it to soften up a little bit, but it maintains kind of a crunch a little bit. So I'm going to do that to these just so everyone can see how bright it is. So Margot, what I'll do is I'll get all this ready and you can start assembling the crudité.
Okay, and the tzatziki sauce.
We're not going to do that. If you guys want to make the tzatziki sauce, which is a Greek thing, go back to our video about Greek food. Get an email. And if you didn't get an email that's back to you, and I apologize, we don't have our website yet, so you can search it. Reach out to us, and we'll send it to you directly. So you have the tzatziki sauce. Super easy, okay?
So, and that was for Greek Week. And so, yeah, that was, I don't think it was last.
It was a little while.
It was like a couple of weeks ago. But if you are dying for it, we will directly email you that recipe. Super easy. Okay. Check it. All right. So we have about 5 minutes to put the crudité together, and then we have about 5 minutes to put the Big Mac salad.
You need some water in that? I'll need that.
Is this the ice bath?
This is the icy bath, yeah.
All right, everyone at home, who are you rooting for today?
Do you guys know who's playing?
I know it's the Chiefs. I am not a big football fan. I am a big fan.
I don't know who's playing.
Big fan of halftime.
Halftime show.
No, it is the Chiefs.
Chiefs and what? Does Dad know? Dad, do you know?
What?
The Chiefs.
Do you
and
know
who?
who's playing? They did a bad job marketing, honestly. We can tell by that.
Oh, I'm sure the people at home are laughing, and you can drop it in the comment section. We'll
You guys,
post.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers
Oh, the
and
Buccaneers and
Kansas
the
City
Chiefs.
Chiefs. They played last year.
Buccaneer, Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady and the Chiefs.
He's a good team. I think that's the part of the story right now. Greatest of all time, University of Michigan quarterback. Hello.
Hello. We're done.
Okay.
All right.
Parboil, like,
So veggies are almost done, and we have we have 7 full minutes. We've got plenty of time.
We're killing it.
We're killing it. We're eating as we go.
Okay, one more thing we like to do with this Crudités is think about color. In last week's email, we did an infographic from the American Heart Association that talked about color on your plate. That's how you can maintain some better health, because definitely bright, cheery colors are healthier. There's a reason in nature why things are bright and cheery and colorful.
I hope that you guys are sticking with the schedule of receiving the email on Friday, checking it out, having a minute to look through your refrigerator, your pantry, seeing what you have at home, and then making your shopping list. My sister Pam is helping us out. Who's playing the Super Bowl?
Thank you, Aunt Pam.
Yes, thank you, Aunt Pam. So receive emails on Friday. We do all the work for you. We pull theme for the week, and then that goes out on Friday. You have pictures, you have recipes, you get our shopping list. At some point in the near future, these will all be links that go directly to our website, so you'll be able to access the recipes at any time. Until then, I suggest you just create a folder, email box, and pop them all in there so you can go back and reference. But it is coming. I can assure you that. I have been working hard on the back end trying to make that all happen. Then on Saturday, we clean out our refrigerator that goes south so fast. We go grocery shopping and we get ready, usually. And on Sunday, we meal prep. And in 1 hour, we create so much food that it'll keep you pretty much good for the week if you are, depending on how big your family is, depending on how much you make. All right, Ted, how are you doing?
I'm good. I have my rice going. My almonds are still soaking, and they will be for a while. I have a chicken from a few days ago that I had to make because I ran out. I made it on Sunday, I remember. That's what.
I
Look at her.
wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good.
We talked about the fact that we want smell in this thing.
Mark Zuckerberg, get up the Facebook smell cooking show smell training.
That's part of his brain plug-in company.
There, check this out, you guys. So easy. All the ingredients just go into a mixing bowl, mix it, and throw it in the oven.
Easy.
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 So explain what you're doing. You're doing it so fast.
I'm doing it fast because we are running out of time. So you guys saw I parboiled the broccoli. Right. No, because we never texted the number. It's all my fault.
Okay. Look at how good this broccoli is. So gorgeous.
So this, you guys, is such an amazing presentation when they do it.
Yeah, we have about 3 minutes.
Because that's here.
Okay.
Cozy.
Beautiful.
Hi.
They said hi.
I
They
wish
said,
you
hi,
guys.
Cozy.
Why is she doing cameo? What is she doing?
She said it looks good.
I wish you
She's
guys.
peeking out.
Okay. I've got 3 minutes to show you guys how to do a hamburger salad.
Well, it's a Big Mac salad. Right?
Big Mac salad.
Big Mac salad.
Okay.
While you're doing that, could you bring this close?
No, I didn't.
You guys, check this out.
Where's my little bowl?
Mmm.
It's
Scrumptious.
under- I put it away, maybe? Little bowl of what?
Uh,
I was cleaning.
we're cleaning while we go. I know.
I do
Okay,
that. I
This
do
is
that.
the floral arrangement in a big bowl, and there's ice. If you remember Steve dealing with the ice, there's ice in the bottom, and you parboil the more cruciferous. Is that right?
I don't know.
Cruciferous.
What are you trying to say?
Cruciferous vegetables.
The most crispy, precipient. I think, girl, I think you just made something up.
They're more dense, like the broccoli and the cauliflower, the more dense veggies. Just to parboil them for a second, bring out some color, make them a little
Vibrant.
yeah, make them a little bit easier to eat. And then we have some heirloom carrots, some little cherry tomatoes. So good. All right.
We killed it, guys.
Well,
So I made up the sauce. What it is made with Dijon mustard, ketchup, wheat mayonnaise, rice wine vinegar, a few spices, chopped up dill pickles, and chopped up shallots. Why shallots?
Ooh.
Because it tastes different.
Switching it up over
Now
here.
we're going to assemble the burger salad.
Here's my rice all done. Oh,
And I pull dill pickles like you would see on a burger. And I use yellow onion. Yum.
yum.
Yum. And then I don't know if you guys saw me. I was cooking up burgers. Yeah. And they're just gonna get cut up again into chunks.
Tell them what kind of burgers.
I make turkey burgers because that's what we eat around here. If you want to make really lean hamburger, that's fine.
Well, turkey burgers are more heart healthy.
Yep.
We'll say that.
So we'll do that.
And you could also use a veggie burger as well.
And I'm gonna put the sauce right on top of that. And it's about 2 tablespoons of sauce. And then what I do for Margot, and you can use, if you're not gluten intolerant, you could just use gluten-free sesame seed buns, toast them and chop them up, and that becomes your crouton. But what I do for Margot is I just toast gluten-free bread, and then I toast sesame seeds, and that's the garnish for this. And it looks beautiful.
And it's so good.
So we've already got some toasted sesame seeds. Remember when you toast these, you toast it in a dry pan, and you have to watch it like a hawk.
What the
The sesame seeds, they go back fast. They hurt.
Yeah. Anytime you do nuts on the range, you definitely have to keep your
All
eye
right.
on things.
You can
Okay.
see right back.
So, all right. We have Suzanne Roosevelt Osborne in the house. Hi, Suzanne. It's so delicious. I hope you take the time to make these recipes. Hi, roomies. Hi, roomies.
They can't hear you.
Okay.
Hi.
So let's show them up
Let me
close.
here. I can maybe I can text this.
The link is in the fam jam.
Oh, it is. Oh, cool.
Yeah, Steve's gonna get the camera.
We'll do food cam.
He's gonna get the food cam ready. So many great recipes. So many great recipes. And today was a little bit different than normal. I get it. You know, but we just roll with it. There we go. We didn't have our high def camera plugged in. Hopefully you guys could see everything.
Are we all good? We killed it.
We're done.
Okay, you gotta
Good.
bring me up.
All right, we got the food cam going. There we go.
Look at that. That's the crudité, the crudites.
Stunning.
The finished product for our Big Mac salad. That is wicked good.
It is so
Oh,
good.
You eat it with either whatever chips you want, whatever veggies you want,
Oh,
or
yeah.
tortilla chips are really good.
You can use baked tortilla chips too.
Looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big Mac
Mom.
salad. You guys, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good.
Oh,
I was so excited when we put our heads together of what we could do for Super Bowl. I was like jumping out of my skin excited. All right, we need to call it a wrap. We're at 1 hour, 59 seconds. So
3. Awesome. All right, guys.
everybody, if you found value in today's recipe and today's show, please make sure you like, comment, share this broadcast. We want to get more people, more families coming together over food, seeing each other in person or virtually, getting healthier physically, getting healthier financially, making smart decisions, understanding more about what they're eating, how they're eating, and just talking with one another and bonding over food. Doesn't that sound good?
Yes.
Remember to tell them to go to www.dfam.life or send them the link to the website. Like, comment, share. Let us know what you like the most out of today's broadcast.
Thank you, Teddy. Good job.
Thank you.
And
Thank
thanks
you.
everyone for being heart healthy with us this month. Keep it up.
Yes, and remember we have some really special guests coming up the next 3 Sundays. The next 3 Sundays will be at 6 p.m. Eastern. We have Marianne Baum, Dr. Marianne, Baum, the American Heart Association National Board. She'll be with us next week for Valentine's Day. Then we have Taylor Dane. She is a musician. She is a author. She is a proponent for Go Red for Women, mom, entrepreneur, all the things. Then the last weekend of the month on the 28th, we are going to have Jean Lesage Bono, who is the executive director of the American Heart Association right here in West Michigan. Anything you want to add?
Nope.
No? All right.
We're good. Bye.
Have a great Super Bowl Sunday, everyone.
Go Tampa Bay.